Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do just a midweek collective check-in. It's not for any specific zodiac sign, so as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. As I'm recording this, it is April 23rd. We currently have Sun in Taurus, Moon in Pisces. I'm going to be starting out with the Energy Oracle cards to see what messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection that we need as it pertains to the collective and the energy for midweek. We are almost to the new moon in Taurus, which is going to be taking place on April 28th at about 6 degrees. Yeah, so let's just, jump right on in. Hopefully I can make this quick. Just a quick little check-in. For those who may want a message or need a message, and let's see what's going on. Can I get one more? I might pull some charms to go along with this reading, but we have at the bottom of the deck, Door to Spirit. And that makes me feel like it's almost giving me like a welcoming type of energy, like spirit is holding the door open for you. For some of you, it also feels like you're being like almost called or guided to heal with the broken heart energy up under that. Because that's what I'm hearing, a call for healing, a call for healing. Under that, we have strategy, which speaks to, it's like, there's a plan type of energy. Some of you guys could be planning. Some of you guys, I'm also getting the energy of writing. Spirit could be calling you to write about, what you're feeling right now, whether this broken heart is, that being possibly, the loss of a relationship, writing about your pain that you may be going through, or separation. For some of you, like, I'm almost getting like the energy of like a physical phone call, like whether you're calling someone or they're calling you. But it's almost like it's being guided by spirit. It's almost like you may like need to help this person or them you. Sorry, but that is like I'm sorry, y'all, just to go off. But what is the purpose of having a car and driving it if it's gonna do that? What? That just made me mad. But anyway, like, what is the purpose of that? I don't get it. But anyway, it's just like some of y'all, there may be just a lot of distractions around you where, spirit could be trying to, get your attention, or you are hurting, whether that's physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, with this broken heart energy. But it's just making me feel more so like it's a call for healing. Like I said, some of you, this could be a physical phone call, and like it's almost like if someone is reaching out to you with this fifth chakra energy, Archangel Gabriel, they could be trying to figure out what they're gonna say, or like they could even be, especially with this up under here, rehearsing. I'm hearing the word rehearsing what they're going to say. This could be someone you're separated from physically, but either way, whether this is you or this is someone in regards to you, there's almost like with door to spirit, like it almost feels like spirit is giving someone like the green light, like, yes, go ahead, do this. And for some of you, like, I'm also getting the energy like spirit could be, guiding you to, possibly even break up or separate from someone. And you're trying to figure out how you can say it, how you're going to, how you can do it. But with the rest and rejuvenation here, it's almost like take some time out and, really, hone in on what you want to express. Like, don't make it like a rush decision. It almost makes me feel like if that's the case for some of you, you are going to be met with like some hostilities. But I'm hearing with the goddess of the moon and the door to value, like your intuition is priceless. So just follow your intuition in the situation. Whatever, whatever your intuition is nudging you or guiding you, or even telling you to do. But let's see, what's the overall energy for right now for the collective? What's the overall energy? Because I'm hearing the word speak your truth, speak your truth. And we do have Mercury in Aries right now, so words can be very, I don't even want to say the word harsh, but just very direct. It may seem harsh to some, but that was the devil card that tried to come out. This could be at work for some of you. It's Capricorn energy. Ooh. Then we have Goddess of the Moon coming out, which is, Pisces, Cancer energy. It's giving me High Priestess vibes. So yeah, for some of you, you could be seeing like whatever situation that you're in, situation and or circumstance, like you're, with this attachment card, it's almost like you're seeing it for what it is. And how it's time to, move forward from that. Or from it, whether it's a person, place, or thing. Can I get another one? Then we have the Angel of Balance, which is like the Temperance card. Yeah, because it's almost like your intuition is guiding you to, it almost feels like obtain some type of spiritual or emotional balance for yourself. Because I'm hearing the words worn out, worn out. And we have the anxiety at the bottom. Some of you could just be mentally like taxed from the situation, feeling anxious, overthinking, not sleeping. Um, like I'm feeling worried off of this anxiety, but then we have the third chakra, Archangel Samuel, and it's the solar plexus chakra, which is how we express ourselves. It's sun energy. It's the chakra that we use for our expression, whether that's physically, verbally. It's almost like for some of you, if you're saying something, if you're the one that's going to be like almost initiating the conversation, or giving the communication, it's almost like you could be worried about how it's coming off. Like almost how it's going to be received. Let me get one more. And then we have journey, yeah. Because some of you are, your intuition is pointing you in a whole nother direction with the journey card. That's more, balance for you. It's actually with the temperance card, like I said, and the first card we started out with was Door to Spirit. But it's something that is like more, they're giving me the word beneficial for you, so that you can have this, emotional and spiritual balance for yourself. Some of you, it may require traveling, because at the bottom of the deck we have Storm Warning, which is like the Tower card. Yeah, and it's almost like whatever this tower is pushing you right into this door, like through, they're saying through the door to personal healing and happiness. So that whatever journey, whether it's physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, whatever journey you're about to go on, for some of you it may like require physical travel and or moving. You may be moving. And I'm hearing oh my God, what's that slogan from that hotel? We'll leave the light on for you. Motel 6. That's what they just said. They just gave me that. Motel 6. We'll leave the light on for you. So wherever you're going, the light will be on for you. Take that how it resonates. But it feels like you're coming out of a very, dark and heavy place, space, whatever that, may be for you. Do I want to get a tea bag? No, I don't get a tea bag. We'll use the Honest Truth Tarot. But first I do want to grab some charms. So let's see what comes out. I'll get one for each card. Can I get one for Goddess of the Moon? And yes, my eyes are closed as I pick these charms, so I just go with whatever feels right. So we have one for Goddess of the Moon. I'm just going to sit it here. with that, and I haven't even opened my eyes, but I heard your intuition is key. Your intuition is key. Let's get another one. I'm gonna sit this one here. Let's get one more for this journey card. That was for the Angel of Balance. And let's get one for the journey card. Get one for journey. Okay. Let's see what we got. Alright, yeah. So this is like, it looks like an axe to me. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll try to hold it as best as I can. But it looks like a little axe to me. I don't know what this is. But that's what it looks like, and that's what it feels like. So for some of you, your intuition, like I heard, your intuition is key. Some of you may be guided to, you know, cut ties with something or someone. Because that's what I'm hearing, a battle axe. I don't know what that, let me see. For some of you, you could also be fighting with your intuition. Oh, it is, look. I was right. Battle axe. Yeah, some of you may be battling, you know, with your intuition. But I'm also getting like the energy of, like I said, of, you know, like cutting a cord or cutting some type of tie or connection, or like releasing yourself from something. Because it says the definition of a battle axe as an ancient military weapon. This weapon borne on arms as a mark of prowess. And it says a formidable or belligerent woman. For some of you, if you're a feminine energy, you could be like looked at as a battle axe. Like someone could be looking at you as like very, you know, almost intimidating, it feels like. I don't feel like you're, you know, belligerent, but it feels like you're just like almost, you know, like a very stern energy. But for others of you, this goddess of the moon is just your own intuition. Whether you're resonating as the feminine or the masculine energy, it's almost like, again, if you're a feminine energy, you may have already cut ties with an energy. Because I'm hearing the word fierce. Fierce. For Angel of Balance, we have a coconut tree, or just like a little fruit tree, a palm tree. And this is making me feel like, how can I say this? Like that Angel of Balance is wanting you to get to a place of, you know, just think of like where those types of trees grow. It's making me think of like being on like in a tropical climate on, you know, a beach. It's like the only sounds that you hear are, you know, the waves, you know, ebbing and flowing. Like it's peaceful. They're saying serene. Like, yeah. So for some of you, your intuition could be guiding you to a place like this, whether, you know, physically or metaphorically. or trying to get you into this energy within yourself. And then for journey, we have a bow. And I'm hearing gift. This journey was like gift wrap just for you, is what that makes me feel like. But for some reason, the way that I'm feeling this energy, if you're a feminine energy, I don't feel like you're the energy that's going through this journey. You can be, but I feel like you're actually like awaiting the arrival, is what I just heard. Awaiting the arrival. So that there could be a masculine. They may be, bringing some type of gift for you. And now I'm hearing, shout out to Chris Brown. We're in Taurus season, but I'm being drawn to like the summertime. Summer, because I'm hearing his song, Summer Too Hot. So, and then I'm hearing by summer together, by summer, and then together. So by summer, I don't know, you and this energy could be together, but it feels like right now, this is like this tower, this storm warning is like what's putting things in motion. But we'll see. Let's see. What's going on, Spirit, as it pertains to this energy and spread for the collective? What's going on? And I was gonna say, like, if you're resonating as the feminine energy, and if you're in like that quote unquote battle axe energy, it almost feels like you would be like the only queen I can think of that would fit that energy is like a queen of swords. And then look at what we have on the bottom. I cannot make this shit up. Masculine energy, the king of swords. This is masculine air energy. It makes me feel like I don't know. I don't even. It's almost like I'm at a loss for words. So this energy could be at a loss for words or not talking right now. Yeah. They could be healing and or taking some time out with the Four of Swords. From some type of ending with the Ten of Swords or betrayal. But it also feels like, give me 1 second now. But it also feels like this is all mental. All these swords out here. So this person could be going through like some type of like mental chaos. Honestly, is the only way that I can describe it. But, gaining the clarity that's needed. Because from the 4 to the 10 is the 6 of swords, which is, going from chaos to calm. Up under the 10 of swords, we have the Knight of Wands. And I'm hearing like no longer running, not running, not running. So this masculine energy could be, ending, or putting to bed this Knight of Wands energy. It's a very restless energy. Is normally looked at as like, the player, quote unquote, energy, in and out. Someone that's, fly by night, chasing thrills. It says restless lust and impulsiveness. And I felt that in the beginning, like, and even with this 4 of swords, because with that rest and rejuvenation, it's like, because I'm hearing simmer down, like, yeah, they're toning it down. They are, not in a rush, not in a rush. Up under that, we have the Magician, which makes me feel like, yeah, if this masculine energy was someone who was like flighty, in and out, non-committal, they could have also been, a magician. Like, with this together, it's screaming like manipulator energy, but it's almost like they're facing that now within themselves, or they will be with the 2 of swords. Like, they're no longer blind to this energy, or no longer avoiding looking at this energy within themselves, which is good, because the King of Swords are here, and that's what a King of Swords would do. That would be the mature, the wise thing to do. Making peace with it, accepting it, and ending it. Yeah. Because then up under that, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles with a Queen of Cups. And we also have a Queen of Pentacles, but I feel like this is all the same energy. I feel like all of this feminine energy, like, honestly, yeah, because they're still saying with the 9 of Pentacles, battle axe. So they could be moving into a place of more, security and, self-assurance within themselves as the 9 of Pentacles. But I feel it is also like going towards a single independent feminine energy. Someone who is very, loving, caring, nurturing, grounded, responsible, I love my guys. I love them. I love them. I love them. Thank you. Because, now they're giving me the Orbits commercial, and I can't help but, be drawn back to this card and the, the battle axe representation. Like, I felt it was a Queen of Swords. This feminine energy may well be an Empress, because I'm feeling all of the queens, but it's almost like, because they're saying dirty mouth. Like, this person may have a dirty mouth, not in a negative or nasty way, but almost like a feminine energy. And this could be a male too, so don't get caught up in the gender, but I'm just reading it as the for the purposes of the cards. Someone who is very like sharp and direct, and they could cuss, but that doesn't mean that they're belligerent just because someone curses. But it just feels like this person is able to like communicate in a very like tactful way. Like, it's almost like it's almost like it's harsh because it's true, but it's not. Like they may not say it that way, like they're just, you know, speaking truth. Because then up under that we have the moon card. Yeah, this person has like a big heart. Like they speak from their heart, they speak what they feel. Like they are able to communicate in a very like tactful manner. Like it comes from a place of love, but it like it could sting. Can I get one for Goddess of the Moon and this axe energy? Can I get one for Goddess of the Moon and this axe? 2 minutes. Right? OMG. These cards. We have the World and the Four of Wands. So there could have been how can I say this? Like, if this is not, you know, a feminine energy and it's just your energy, and, you know, your intuition is guiding you to, you know, close out a cycle, it's like I said, to get you to a place of more balance, something, you know, more stable. For some of you, you could have had an ending with, you know, this feminine energy, this battle axe. And it almost feels like I almost feel like it's coming back around with this world energy. Yeah. Because we have the Nine of Cups at the bottom. I feel like if you're a feminine energy, this is how you're being viewed. Like, because I'm hearing, you know, this is someone, like if you're being viewed like this by a masculine energy, this is not someone you go to war with. This feminine energy would be someone that you go, like you don't go to war against them, you go to war, you know, with them, like side by side, instead of like being opposing. Yeah, with this Nine of Cups, it says wishes fulfilled, life is good. Like, you could be someone's wish fulfillment. But here we have this Nine of Swords again with the Knight of Cups. It's almost like someone is, you know, like, again, like worrying how to almost approach you. And how to like even express themselves to you, because it's almost like you are like a fortress is like what I want to say. Like you're whole and it's solid, like, and it's almost like and it's soft, like it's Like I almost feel like delicate, like this person wants, like they see you as very, delicate and precious, even if it's just to them, like, but they have all the armor on, you see? Mm. It's almost like, because up under the Knight of Cups, it's like you get like you excite them with this Ace of Wands, like in whatever way. It could be sexually, like it could be like you get them going, like you make them want to just like bust, like you also bring up with the Ace of Wands, the Tower, and the King of Cups. It's almost like you, and I hate to use the word trigger, like you trigger emotions within this person that almost makes them want to like elevate themselves. And here it is. I knew she would show the Queen of Swords. And it says independent, unbiased, clear, and direct. And it's, that battle axe, quote unquote, energy is like what this person likes about you, because it's like you don't take no shit. Like it's basically an energy of just knowing yourself. And it's attractive, but it's almost like it could possibly like scare this person. Can I get one for the Angel of Balance and like this palm tree? Yeah. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is ready to commit to the work. We have the Hierophant and the Eight of Pentacles. Because it says consistent, dedicated, mastery. Yeah, they're wanting to do the work. Oh. Because it's almost like not doing it, not showing up is almost like causing, unnecessary chaos. The Five of Wands. It says quarreling and needless drama. Look, between what? Look at this. The Emperor and the Empress. You cannot make this shit up. Can't. So this change is coming with the Death card. And look where it leads to the Ten of Pentacles. This is crazy. Because it's almost like I'm feeling like this masculine energy was struggling, within themselves with this Five of Wands, with, committing to things for themselves. So it's almost like if they couldn't commit to things for themselves, they're really not this Emperor. But it's almost like they can't commit to anybody else either, the Empress. But the Empress requires that. So it's almost like with the Death card, yeah, it is time for change. If this Ten of Pentacles is what, what it is that you want. Which is, long-term stability. And it's the Ten of Pentacles, so it's something that you share with another, another person or people. You can have the Ten of Pentacles on your own, but to me, it's a shared energy. Let's see what else we get. Can I get one with, ooh, for Journey and this bow? Journey and this bow. Look, I'm telling you. The Ten of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. So this is making me feel like, yeah, this person is ready to, you know, let go. It feels just like dead weight. Because look at how he's looking at the Seven of Pentacles. Because the Ten of Wands says burden, struggles, and overextending. So they're at the end. And then the Seven of Pentacles says long-term investments and results. Yeah, because it's almost like this person is seeing like what they've been, you know, either bogged down with, what they've been carrying. They're seeing that it's not, you know, it's almost like they can't do it long term. So they're looking at it as, you know, an opportunity to release the Ten of Wands. What's at the bottom? Yep, the Two of Swords. Because in the traditional Two of Swords, this person, you know, normally she's wearing a blindfold and the swords are up. In this, there's no blindfold and the swords are down. So this person is seeing, you know, things as they are. And then we have the Hangman, which is a new perspective. Yeah, this energy has gained a new perspective and now knows what it is that they want to invest in. Even if it's just themselves working, you know, to balance out their own masculine and feminine energy. But we all know what happens internally manifests externally. Because it feels like there was a missed opportunity for the Ace of Cups, with the Ace of Cups and the Four of Cups. And it's almost like the way that I'm feeling this Five of Wands next to this energy is like the internal conflict. It's almost like it was manifesting because of the masculine energy. Because they were, you know, at war with themselves internally. So if this is playing out between you and another person, it's almost like this masculine energy was actually like creating the drama. Because they, you know, they were struggling internally. It's almost like the masculine energy is seeing like they were the cause of some type of imbalance or separation or breakup, whatever the case may be, from either within themselves, between their own masculine and feminine energy, or with another person. Because it cost them this Ace of Cups. That's the missed opportunity. Oh, yeah. Can I get one for the World and the Four of Wands? Oh, shit. Yeah, the King of Cups and the Eight of Cups fall on the floor. I'm gonna put it back. Whoa. The World and the Four of Wands. have the Fool. Yep, going in a new direction. A fresh start, taking a leap of faith. Either towards this feminine energy or, following their intuition to obtain, to start a new cycle that's more stable for them. And it feels like they're showing up for this feminine energy with the Queen of Wands. Look at that. I never seen it like this before. And then we have the Strength card. Yeah, having the courage to take this leap of faith towards this energy where it's almost like this is Aries and Leo energy. This masculine is like almost like hyper fixated or focused on this feminine, who's almost like this Fool energy. It's Aries energy, so they're like a free spirit in a way. And they see like this person like be free, it almost feels like, and just be who they are. It says exuberant, self-assured, and vibrant. So it's almost like this Judgment card is coming through. It's like the same energy of that door to Spirit, where Spirit is like, hey, here's the opportunity to, commit yourself to something. Can I get one for the Eight of Pentacles? The Eight of Pentacles. Oh, I didn't know all of those came out. The Eight of Pentacles, please. Because I also feel like this masculine is turning their back on something. We have the Ace of Cups. And this is the person, like I keep feeling that energy of retrieval. Like they're turning their back on something to go back and get something. Like retrieve something. And we have the High Priestess. So it could be this feminine, or it's like them following their intuition where they're ready to put in the work to like really love themselves. To attain this balance, this emotional balance. Yeah, because it was almost like with the Five of Swords, they had like a defeatist mentality, or this is them being at odds, and fighting with their intuition. But also it could be an energy of, how can I say this? Like even trying to play mind games with the feminine, but you can't play mind games with a High Priestess. Because they know, they know. A High Priestess knows her, like I said, their intuition is key. So this feminine energy uses their intuition, and it overpowers the ego. What is this masculine turning their back on? What's this energy that I'm feeling? What are they turning their back on? We have the Eight of Wands. And that makes me feel like what they're turning their back on is, it almost feels like anything that's going to stop them from moving forward. It could be communication. in the sense like where they may have not been very communicative in the past. They're doing away with that, and now it's almost like they want to talk, they want to say everything. But they could also be turning their back on like refusing to change, because the Eight of Wands is progression, it's forward movement, and it's, you know, the card even says rapid change. Can I get one for the Ten of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles? The Ten of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. So we have the Six of Cups and the Six of Swords. I'm telling y'all. So the Six of Cups is like, you know, emotional patterns from, you know, that could be from childhood, or things, because it's clarifying the Ten of Wands. So it's things that they could have been holding on to from the past. But with the Six of Swords, you know, that's an energy of, again, forward movement, is travel, and they're moving in the direction of what it is that they want to invest in. Yep. Because we have the Two of Pentacles at the bottom, which that's what they're looking at here, it feels like. And making the decision. Like I said, again, it feels like they're choosing this, either they're choosing the feminine energy to go towards them and to show up as this King of Pentacles, you know, someone who is stable and grounded and, you know, able to like almost, you know, provide, because the King of Pentacles manages the Ten of Pentacles. But it also feels like this person is also, you know, if it has nothing to do with a physical outside feminine energy, they're deciding to like almost take control and take charge of their life, to be, you know, more, a little bit more assertive, a little bit more direct. And it's all in, you know, elevating themselves. Can I get one for the Six of Swords? Here the feminine energy is again. Some of you feminine energies can feel this masculine, like coming towards you, or it's almost like there's something with the way that they look at you, or like they see you. But again, it's also reiterating, like with the Six of Swords, just like what I said with that Queen of Swords, that feminine energy is ready to be more assertive, ready to because Venus is going to go back into, if I'm not mistaken, if it's not already there, I don't believe it's there yet. I think it's going back. Yeah, Venus is about to go back into Aries. It's at 26 degrees Pisces right now. And they're turning their back on fear with the Eight of Swords, and restrictions and limitations, and, you know, and having a negative mentality with the Eight of Swords, the Devil, and the Ten of Swords. Wow. Six of Swords. I can't make this shit up, y'all. I'm telling you, I can't. I cannot. And then we have the Eight of Cups on the bottom. Yeah, it's like, because this person wants more. So the Eight of Cups is, you know, the energy of walking away, of, you know, leaving behind what no longer emotionally serves you. And I love this depiction of it because he's headed in the direction of the Ace of Cups. What is this Ace of Cups, Spirit? Oh, let's see. Oh, man. This is like someone that's afraid of like their wish coming true. Oh, it's almost like, you know, like I'm getting the energy too of like they can't, it's like they let it get away, like it slipped through their hands. Or at least that's how they felt. Yep. But it's like, no. I gotta go get it. I gotta go get it. Her, him, whatever the case may be. Yep. Because the Five of Cups is like, because the loss of it is too much for this person. With the Chariot and the Five of Cups. Regret, focus on the loss, betrayal. It's almost like when this person either like, because I'm getting the energy of like dropping the ball. Because that's what it feels like. But the ball in this instance is what they wish for. They dropped, like they dropped it. Or rejected, whatever they did with it, it fell through their hands. And with that happening, it's almost like, oh no, that woke this person up with the Tower, which is that storm warning energy. So it's almost like they had to, it's like this person, by losing this wish, this want, whatever it is, it's like now, how can I say this with the Nine of Wands? Like, it's like almost realizing like it's worth fighting for. It's worth fighting for, yep. What's this Nine of Cups, Spirit? And then we'll grab the guidance and advice. What's this Nine of Cups? I'm telling you. Oh, wow, yeah. And then we have the King of Wands, which is the masculine fire energy. Like all of the different suits have showed up together. We've seen the King and Queen of Pentacles. We've seen the King and Queen of Cups. We see the King and Queen of Wands. And we started out with the King of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is out here. This is like a match on every level. And now I'm hearing, just looking at this Two of Cups, Cuff It by Beyonce. They coming to get, look, can't make this shit up. Listen. The King of Cups, the King of Wands, the King of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, this like opened an emotional wound for this masculine with the King of Cups and the Three of Swords that caused them to go almost into like a King of Pentacles energy where they were just heavily guarded. Heavily guarded, like they didn't want to let nobody in. The Nine of Swords. What's the worry? What's the worry? The Nine of Swords. And it's almost like this person is worried about, like, a King of Wands is normally looked at as like a leader. If they're able to lead. But it's not about, like, it makes me want to say it's not about you needing to lead. It's about working together with the Three of Pentacles. And I think that this person is realizing it now as the King of Swords. Like, no, it takes, like, it makes me want to say it takes two. It's not, I mean, you're the masculine energy, so yeah, but it's almost like that's what masculine energy does, but not when you're in partnership with another. Like, it should be, it has to be balanced. This masculine also, like, fears their own, like, they're afraid of their own capabilities and power. Can I get one more? Yeah, it's like being afraid of their own power, their own capabilities, and also their intuition. But for some of you, they are like, how can I lead someone that, like, in a way, if this high, if this high priestess is a feminine energy, that I'm not gonna say that she doesn't need help, because none of us can do it on our own, but it's almost like how can how can I let my intuition be led? And it's almost like how can this masculine is like saying, how can I let my intuition lead me while dealing with, this feminine who is all like, I wouldn't say that this person, they are always intuitively led. If it's, if it's another person, this feminine energy, their intuition is on point, and that's how they move, that's how they navigate. So it kind of scares this person, because a King of Wands is not someone like, it's fire energy. It's almost like they need to see something first, where a High Priestess, they can damn near, like, see in the dark. They don't need to see something physically to go after it. Give me one for this Goddess of the Moon, because I'm being drawn back up here. This High Priestess has showed up too many times. Goddess of the Moon. And like I said, she knows, because we have the Three of Wands coming out, that this masculine is, I felt it over here. She can feel it. Look. I'm done, y'all. Let's get the guidance or advice. Because she doesn't have to see this Ten of Pentacles to know, like, it's on its way. I ain't, like, I feel like saying, like, French Montana, I ain't worried about nothing. Like, this feminine energy isn't, like, they don't worry about what they can't see. Even they can feel it coming. Where it's almost like, again, this masculine needs to see it. But it's almost like they both have the same vision. That's what I feel like. What's the guidance and advice, Spirit? I'm getting up out of here. What's the guidance and advice? Oh, the Ten of Pentacles. Oh my God. The cornucopia card with the Chariot at the bottom. Action. I love it. This masculine is showing up. And you know what's making me think of one of Tyler Perry's movies, The Diary of a Mad Black Woman. But it was, after she had went through all that stuff with her husband and all of that stuff, whatever the case may be. But she ends up meeting the guy, because I just heard it was Shamar Moore, and he ends up saying to her, he says, all you got to do is wake up, and I'll take it from there. And that's what I just heard. So it makes sense as to why this Three of Wands is here for, it says prepare to receive. The masculine has taken the opportunity, like they're arriving. The feminine energy can feel it, but they're going to do what feminine energy does, which is receive. Can I get one for this cornucopia? I'll read it too. Cornucopia. And the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands. Yep. Because Spirit, it's like it all feels like Spirit is orchestrating it. It's this masculine is having the awakening. And then in taking this action, he's going to go from the 5 to the 10, all through Spirit. Because the envy is the 5 of Pentacles. And cornucopia is like the 10 of Pentacles to me in this deck. Spirit is like, here's the opportunity. Because it almost feels like there's a mending with the broken heart. So where's the book at? Let's see. So let's see. Cornucopia. So it says cornucopia, wishes fulfilled. It says upright, an abundant harvest and great blessings are waiting for you, and you may even find all of your wishes fulfilled. This cornucopia of gifts from the universe can come in the form of financial riches, a job fulfillment, romantic love, or all of the above. When you receive the cornucopia card upright, you know that you've done important work and it's about to pay off. The seeds you've planted in your energy and in your life are ready to be harvested in some significant ways. Get ready, for a great feast of abundant value is being prepared for you now, and Spirit is applauding all of your effort. And if it's reversed, it says the cornucopia reversed is often a card of personal frustration. Shout out, listen, Spirit be working. Always right on time. Always on time. You may find yourself feeling discouraged by having your wishes denied, or perhaps you're just disappointed with the delays involved. Don't be surprised or too disheartened if obstacles seem to block your way. It may simply take some patience and persistent action, or it may require a radical shift in how you're approaching your goals. This card reverse may indicate a cycle of restriction or a period of lack or loss. Don't let this deter you. Use this time to go deeper. There may be a lesson to learn or an entirely new direction to take. Be open, flexible, and aware. Remember, there are many roads to happiness. And then it says the affirmation: the universe is abundant. All that I desire comes to me in just the right time and way. I am blessed. This is like confirmation overload. Y'all see this? Do y'all see this? I can't make this shit up. And temperance, the angel of balance. So, and it says balance, reconciliation, and harmony. Thank you, Spirit. I'm leaving it there. Thank you all for tuning in with me. I definitely hope that it resonated for some of you, but if not, you know, it just wasn't your story, and that's fine. I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their week, and I will see you all on the next one. All right? Later.